Okay, I just wanted to show, again, first test, 1200 watt hour, Relion, I believe it's the RB100. I have, it's 100 amp hour, 12 volt. I have had this running my heater now, it's 1 hour. We are down to 12.08 volts. It's dropping fast now. It went to, but it's been pretty impressive. Just got this, and I'm working it real hard. It's you know, I saw upwards of 120 amps coming out of it. I'll bet you it's averaged in the 90 amp discharge rate for an hour now, and it's still doing pretty good. We're at 12.05. It is dropping pretty. I'd expect it to be way towards the end of its capacity now. It's dumped just about everything out at a pretty high rate, so it's going to be at about 12.03. Normally these things will, about 12.0 is dead empty. So, but it's got a super high discharge rate on it too, which will pull it way down. My guess is, and I'll check this in just a minute, that it's going to jump quite high up as soon as I turn my inverter off, and hence the heater that it's been running. Again, 100 amps, over an hour now. We're an hour and a couple minutes. So I don't want to drop down much lower. It's going to start to fall off a cliff right now. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, this Relion, that's pretty dang impressive. 120 amps I saw, and it went for an hour with a really high discharge rate, pulling off. So I'm feeling pretty confident about selling those right now. So let me show you what's going to happen when I kill my inverter and turn off the heat. Bam. Okay, right off the bat, the lights went up a bit. Already way high. You can see that I'm putting 23 amps positive in now. I was pulling 100 amps out negative. So what was going on was the 100 amps plus the 122 amps. Plus the 22 would be 122 amps total for the heater, which is about what it is. So you can see with 20 amps in, it goes right up to 12.9, which is actually pretty high for the battery, meaning it's pretty impressive. I don't know what would happen. Let's do this. Let's just kill everything. Let's just kill all the solar input, and that's going to give us a fairly accurate number. So now the amp meter went down to basically 0, and it's telling me 12.83 volts. So 12.83 volts, pretty high for having just done what this did for an hour. I'm going to go try one more thing. I'm going to turn the inverter. Well, I don't know that I want to give it 120 amps. I was going to turn the inverter on, turn the heat on, but I don't want to. I don't want to totally. Well, let's beat this battery up and see what it's capable of. Bam, 100 amps, 123 amps right off the bat. Didn't beep, didn't buzz, didn't grind, didn't croak. Voltage is going way down, way fast. But the question is did it do the job? And I say yes. That's pretty dang good. So it's going down fast now, because obviously it's got no input from my solar at all, and so it's dang near empty. But we're gonna, at least with that kind of load on, turn it off. But still it goes back up, 12.6, 12.5. I'm going to turn on my one charge controller now that runs the lights. Batteries first, panel second. I'm gonna pull. Now it's it's pulling 7 amps out, kind of thing. Let's see what's gonna happen. So it's only pulling a couple amps out, 12.76. I mean, it's still pulling a few 4 amps. 4.5 amps out, 5 amps, 12.7. I mean, 5 amps isn't significant, but it's not insignificant. And so let's just, anyway, pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with this Relion battery. That did a good job. It did everything I asked it to do. I asked it to do some pretty tough stuff, and it's made to, after going through all of that and a heater for an hour, still to hold 12.82 volts, you know, with an amp and a half coming out. That's quite a feat. Let's do one more thing. I'm gonna pull a bunch out. I'm gonna kick a big light on this and see what happens. So big light. Now we're looking like a 15 amp pull off of it. Let's see what it does. We know that it's pretty far down in its charge cycle, because it was dropping like a rock with a real heavy load on it. But I want to see now with a lighter load what it's going to do. And to tell you the truth, 15 amps, again, not insignificant at all for a 100 amp hour battery, and it's not really moving it much. That's again pretty impressive. Let's see what happens when I pull this out, what the voltage does. Oh, it goes up to 12.8 2, and we're dealing with a fairly low battery here, but that is, again, 15 amps out. It's not going down super quick, and it's already just about dead. So here's what I'm going to do. Of course, I am going to pull this light off of it. I'm going to turn on my charge controller 1, charge controller 2, charge controller 3, charge controller 4 batteries, fire them up, turn on everything else. We should start to have an input here as soon as the charge controllers decide they're all going to kick on. Okay, so that should be like 15 amps going in. Of course, you can see the voltage immediately rise. That's nice. That's what I want to see. And then that's just going to suck that down. 20 amps in. It's going to just keep on going up. And then it looks like it's going to be able to take it in good and kick it out good too. So anyway, the Relion 100 amp hour 12 volt lithium ion battery passed the first day test pretty impressively. So anyway, Miles Light Harvest Solar, www.lightharvestsolar.com. Thanks for watching.